Welcome to Chef's Sake. Um, Sorry, I've been posting for a little bit. Uh, After this video, I'm gonna be taking a break from posting Chef's Sake. I'll do Eagle Rant videos, but Chef's Sake I may just take a break from. Um, in fact, I may just change it to football or football predictions like it used to be. Um, anyway, football, a few players are opting out, including six Patriot players. Not also people like Marquise Goodwin have opted out. Marquise Goodwin has a very good reason. His wife had three miscarriages, and he now has a 5-month-old daughter, and he doesn't want to put her at risk. So there's that. Um, Main NFL news now. Joey Bosa reached Joe Bosa and the Chargers reached an agreement. 5-year deal worth $135 million with 105 guaranteed. Hope y'all know 105 million. No, I do not have the coronavirus in case you're wondering why I'm coughing. Yeah, I have it all down on my phone. What else? Niners have agreed to terms on a multi-year extension with John Lynch, their general manager. That's good. Nate Solder has opted out of the 2020 season. He's the Giants' offensive lineman. The Chargers are now focusing their efforts on an extension with Keenan Allen, who is set to be a free agent this offseason. Also, I was about to talk about top 100. I'll do that in a minute. This is a little concerning. I'm just going to read it word for word from JPA Football. Titans veteran pass rusher Vic Beasley, former Falcon, did not show up for COVID-19 testing for the second straight day, and there has been no communication on his end to why he didn't show up or where he is. The team put Beasley on the reserve did not report list yesterday. So basically he's, I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad has happened, because this year's been bad enough already. For the Eagles, Lane Johnson, Nathan Gary, and Joy Mailata have been placed on the reserve / COVID-19 list. Lane Johnson he stated he has COVID-19, but he said he's feeling strong. He will play this year. We can't catch a break, honestly. I don't know what it is, but we can't catch a break. Eagles also put Alshon Jeffrey on the PUP list. It's expected. He should be back mid-October, I think. Chiefs running back Damian Williams is opting out of the 2020 season. So fantasy owners, as of right now, I wouldn't draft Damian Williams or the Patriots defense, because 6 of their players opted out. And I'm including special teams too, so Brandon Bolden opted out. He's their return specialist. Kenny Galladay and TJ Hawkinson have been placed on the COVID-19 reserve list. Head coach Anthony Lynn for the Chargers says Tyrod Taylor would likely be the team's Week 1 starting quarterback. Now, some of you may not remember Tyrod Taylor, but when he was a starter for the Bills, he was actually pretty good. He had a good touchdown-interception ratio. Seems like he eclipsed 3,000 yards passing every year. He's not a bad quarterback, but I don't know how the Chargers are going to do this year. Baseball-wise, the whole friggin' Marlins team, 14 players had COVID-19. They knew about it. They chose to play against the Phillies anyway, but luckily After 2 straight days of testing, no Philly player contracted the virus, which is good. So the Marlins team, they basically been like shut down. Uh, the Phillies are supposed to play the Yankees, but they're going to be doing a doubleheader. In case you don't know, they play 2 games the same day. I don't know how they do that. Now, like I have like all this stuff like typed down. So safety, I mean not safety. Pitcher Joe Kelly for the Dodgers has been suspended 8 games for his like pitches on Carlos Correa. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Alex Bergman. In case you don't know, Joe Kelly. I mean, here's the thing. I'm kind of happy what he did. It's expected. Look, I don't like how. I understand why they're suspending him, but they didn't suspend any Astro players, even though they cheated to get a World Series. So, there's that. In case you don't know, it's a 60-game season. So 8 games is equivalent to 22 games for a 162-game season. Normally, him pitching, I think it takes that long to get back to being starting pitcher. If not, maybe a couple days shorter. But he's a god. He's a fan favorite now for that. Giving him the baby face and all that. Like, look, no trash cans now. You can't cheat now. Now you're back to garbage. A few other people opted out of the season. Friggin' Justin Verlander, he's out for the season for an elbow injury. Honestly, I think he should just retire at this point. He's been having like the same elbow injury for a while now. But the Astros are nearing a deal on Fernando Rodney. I don't know how. Look, honestly, I don't know a whole lot about baseball. I only know like a few players. I don't know if they're good. Like when the Phillies got Didi, I'm like, is he good? Like, I've heard he was decent. I don't know a whole lot about baseball. I don't follow it that much. Honestly, like, I know some of the big players, but I don't know people like that. Football, I know. Like, I know football. Basketball, mostly. Hockey, no fucking clue. I don't follow hockey that much. But I watch the Flyers, but I still, I don't watch hockey that much anyway. So, to the NFL 100, let me pull up their list. So, apparently, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Ryan Tannehill, Tom Brady, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott. Those 6 quarterbacks made the list, and not Wentz. What the fuck is that? Like, I know, Prescott, he had a pretty good season, but the fact that they have Deshaun Watson at 20th and Tom Brady at 14th, that's embarrassing. Like, really? Brady was washed. I understand he didn't have a lot of help. Neither did Wentz. But Wentz put up better stats than Brady, except passing yards. But Brady had more passing yards than Wentz by 7 yards. Like, I don't understand that. Like, honestly, I'm starting to think. To me, this is like the worst friggin' top 100 list I've seen so far. I don't know how you would put Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, those two especially, over Carson Wentz. Don't even put Wentz on the list. Wentz, 4,039 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 picks, 63% throwing. Like, Allen, Wentz put up better stats than Allen passing wise. Wentz is not a runner, but passing as a quarterback, Wentz was more accurate, more yards, all that. He was statistically better than Murray, Allen, Watson, Brady. The only thing friggin' Brady has on Wentz is passing yards by 7 yards, and Watson a better friggin' completion percentage. And Watson had Carlos Hyde, who's a pretty good running back, even though he's not on the team anymore. He had DeAndre Hopkins, Kenny Stills, and Will Fuller. Yes, Will Fuller missed a few games, but look, Jeffrey played like 9 games. Jackson played 5 quarters. Wentz had nothing. And you're gonna put a washed quarterback over. Why the fuck is Brady number 14 anyway? He struggled. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. The top 100 list is it's a joke this year, honestly. It's a joke. But if I had to pick who should be number 1 for the top 100 this year, in my opinion, it should be McCaffrey or Lamar. One of the two. But they both did very well this year. Normally you would think, oh, MVP, he's definitely going to be number 1. I don't know. He may be number 1. I have no idea. It's either going to be him or McCaffrey. So, but it's disgusting, though. I can tell you right now, though, Watson had a better season than Brady. Most of the quarterbacks on the list had a better season than Brady. The one that didn't was like Murray. I don't know why. Literally, everyone is talking about Brady struggling this year. Oh, we're gonna put him top 15. Huh? So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. On the bright side, basketball is back tomorrow officially. Like the games that count. Lakers, Clippers, and I believe the I forget. I know the Lakers and both LA teams, they play against each other, and I believe it's the Pelicans and Jazz. They play first, and then 9 o'clock, Clippers and Lakers. So, season predictions. I think MVP should be Giannis. I don't know why people are saying it should be LeBron when LeBron is not, statistically, LeBron is not the most valuable player on his team. Anthony Davis scoring more points, rebounds, steals, all of that. The only thing he doesn't have is, assists. Well, it should be Giannis. I want to say James Harden too, but Giannis is a better player. The only thing Harden has on Giannis is, shooting, scoring, free throws, that stuff. Defensive player of the year should be Ben Simmons. That's what I think, because I don't know why. Max Kellerman was talking about it. He thinks it should be Simmons. And I agree with him for once. Let me pull up the stuff right here, because I have a few things. Where is it at? Here it is. Ben Simmons is first in matchup difficulty, first in percentage versus all-star or all-NBA players, first in two-way primary usage, first in passing lane defense, first in total steals and steals per game. Yet he missed a few games too, and he still leads the league in total steals. First in field goal percentage, non-bigs. This is excluding centers like that. First in defensive loose balls, second in deflections, 4th in rebounds per game for non-bigs, 5th in assists per game, 6th in versatility, 8th in DBPM. So, if that isn't enough, I'll provide you with some more statistics. NBA players when guarded by Ben Simmons. Trae Young, 18%, 2 for 11 shooting. LeBron, 22%, 2 for 9. Butler, 25%, 3 for 12. Siakam, 5 for 19, 26%. Russell Westbrook, 4 for 14, 29%. Tatum, 5 for 16, 31%. Harden, the league's leading scorer, 33%, 3 for 9. Bradley Beal, who was on a tear past few games, 6 for 14, 42%. And Julius Alexander, I believe that is, just showing me pictures of the players, 42%, 3 for 7. It's right here. Even though I don't expect you to see it that well, but that's it right there. I think it should be Defensive Player of the Year. What else? Coach of the Year? I think it should be Nick Nurse. As much as I don't like the Raptors because of what happened last year, it should be Nick Nurse. I have a lot of respect for him. Sorry. Most improved player should be Bam Adebayo. And 6-man should be Danny Schroeder. That's what I think. Danny Schroeder or Lou Williams is one of the two. But I think it should be Schroeder. So I think I covered MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, Coach of the Year, 6-man. That's what I have. So, yeah, to wrap it up, MVP, Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, Simmons, 6-man, Schroeder, Coach of the Year, Nick Nurse, Most Improved Player, Bam Adebayo. So, there's that. I know this is a long video, but like I said, chef steak wise, probably going to take a break. But I'll still do my Eagle Rant videos. So, yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching. You'll be seeing me talking about the Eagles, Sixers, Flyers. Eagle Rants, it's under Eagle Rants. It's basically Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers. But you're primarily going to see me talk about the Eagles and Sixers because I watch them the most between all of them. Anyway, I'll shut up. Thanks for watching this 18-minute and 14-second video.